What is Dracula's favorite fruit? A nectarine. Happy Halloween, my friends. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are well. I cannot see a thing in these glasses. my vision must have deteriorated quite badly because I can't see a thing right now. But I hope you're well. We've got Buddha Fingers first in chat tonight. Welcome in, my friend. Happy Halloween. And Defiant Salem, Dead Zergling, welcome into both of you, of course. Lucent Jelly, thank you for being with us. Do my fingers remember where the keys are? I forgot about the Frownie and the moon, Jelly says. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. What a start screen. What a start screen. So we're going to play some spooky games tonight, my friends. We're going to play Castlevania Bloodlines. This is a game I have played and beaten a handful of times. I'm not an expert at it, and it has been a very long time since I picked it up, so this will be kind of a de-rest. This is a game I do want to train for a challenge run at some point. I would love to be able to do this game deathless, but as you're about to see, I'm a very, very long way from being able to accomplish that. And Zombies Ate My Neighbors in the second part of the stream. A game I've never beaten. A game I may never beat. It is incredibly difficult. But we'll make an attempt at it and give it our best shot. Let me catch up with the chat here. Salem says, is happy it's Frownie stream time again. Thank you, Salem. Very much appreciated, and thank you for being here. Buddha Fingers, thank you for the clap. Thank you for the trophies, Jelly. Extra challenge tonight? Oh, the non-visibility. If it's Halloween, then I guess I'm Buddha Fingers. Well done. Well done. Are you keeping the glasses on all night? No way, Zergling. No way. Tonight you're really going in blind, Jelly says. Yeah, let's correct that situation. I'd love to just give these to Isaac, but I think they're a little too big for his head. All right. Let's start pressing some buttons. Isaac needs to grow ears so he can wear glasses. Oh. Alright, we're going to leave everything stock, which may put me in some very bad situations. We could, in theory, increase our lives, but I'm going to do the foolish thing and not do that. I am going to move the buttons around, though. Attack, jump, and item. Let's make this jump, item, attack, jump. Yeah, that's good. I hope that's good. We'll go with John Morris. This game is also very difficult. Did you know Drac loves karaoke? Around the castle, he is known as Dracula, like the music note, like the, what's it called? Solfege? That one's a little rougher. It's actually very good in concept, but doesn't convert well to speaking. I added the emote to help. This is a trap in this game, I think, right? No. It's a trap in Castlevania Chronicles. What am I doing? Being torn apart. That was awful. Dude, this is gory, Salem says. Yeah, I think I want the holy water. Uh-oh. Victory. Oh no. It is a rough one. Even if we shop it around for Transylvania's Got Talent, this bat just won't fly. That I like. Meat. Oh, you have to pick it up quickly. You may notice the icon for the secret meats is actually inspired by the mutton from this game. The Castlevania 1 pork chop, aka the Castlevania 3 leg of werewolf. That may be more iconic, but when it came to choosing the representative secret meat for the channel points, I had to go with my heart and choose the somewhat more obscure Castlevania Bloodlines mutton. This guy's tough. Whoa. Oh, I didn't actually want that. I'm glad I switched to the axe. Alright, we do get another meat here. And there's a 1-up here somewhere. Yeah. I think every stage has a single 1-up. Music has a slight sort of like Wicked Witch of the West quality. Oh, yuck. Alright, we got him. I'm not super great at the swinging. Something I should practice more. I should probably take down these passwords because we are almost certainly going to need them. So blank, axe, gem, blank, 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 thing, blank, thing, blank, thing, blank, thing, axe. I don't know what that is. I guess it's a bat. probably gonna never do a very good job of having this emblem on my head centered. So it'll just drive us all crazy. Oh well, I tried. Really like the look of this level. I like this song a lot too. This song just reused pretty heavily in other Castlevania games, and I think for good reason. It's good. It's very good water level music. I can't read that one, Buddha Fingers, but I can appreciate it. Uh-oh. I've made an error! No! I think I did get the one up. Oh, that's the power-up thing. That bad. I hope I got the one up. Fighting this guy is super annoying. It's all because of my impatience. Alright, I know this is the wrong way, but it's the right way for the one-up. Goodness, that water stopped. I got pretty lucky with that bird. Okay, first guy is stay close to him. Second guy is stay far away from him. Uh-oh. I don't think there's any meat on this level. Oh, here comes Jelly with some treat. Here comes Jelly with some treats for me. I'll be right back. Thank you, Jelly. I've got coffee and mango. You need a progress meter. Right on. Classic Action Dave, welcome in. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you're doing well today. Happy Halloween. And would that be Cometh Retro? Welcome in. Hey to you as well. Welcome to Castlevania Bloodlines, and happy Halloween. It's Halloween, I didn't even know. Well, it's Halloween on this stream. We may be somewhat out of sync with most of the world. Some people say that there's some people say that there's Christmas in July, right? So it only makes sense that there would then be Halloween in May. No. This level is longer than I remember. I don't remember. I do remember the statues. I remember the statues falling apart. The giant statues that you walk on in this always remind me of like they always remind me of like Joel Schumacher's Batman movies, because in like especially Batman and Robin, there's like Gotham is just filled with these like giant human statues all over the place. No worries, Cometh Retro. You know, I don't have a huge sample size, but my first impressions are that your English seems very fine to me. Run, 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 run. Oh no! I thought I was low enough that that wouldn't hit me. Thinking about putting Steam Deck OS 3 on my PC, Dave says. I wish you good luck with that. I can't really say that I know anything about it. But I hope it works out for you. The Steam Deck looks like an interesting product to me. I haven't looked at it in real detail, but the idea of something that sort of consoleizes Steam is very appealing to me, since I am very bad with computers. I do not think I'm going to survive this boss fight. Oh my goodness, I survived the boss fight. That is stunning to me. Kind of turns your computer into a console. That's an appealing concept to me. Thank you for the follow, Cometh Retro. I appreciate you coming on board with us. Blank, Jim, thing, blank, thing, axe, thing, blank, thing, axe, blank, Jim, blank. So this game does have limited continues, and it's very possible that I could run out of lives and run out of continues, and if that happens, I do intend to use the password to regain our progress, which is a little bit of a cheap move, but... But I figure it will save us all a bit of heartache. Cheap moves aren't bad. Oh no. I love that those Minotaurs pick up part of the scenery to attack you with. Very nice little detail. Run! Run from the eye guy! Run! Oh, he still got me. I think the move here is connect. Oh. Well. That's maybe a better move than what I had planned. And by maybe, I mean definitely. Boss time? Uh-oh. There's so many bosses in this game. That was an ugly fight. I think we had a checkpoint. I think the one-up for this stage is somewhere in this tower, but I don't know where it is. One cool thing they did in this game that I never really realized for a long time is the double and single candles. That actually reveals to you what's going to be inside the candle. Kind of. The single candles are always a sub-weapon. And the double candles are the other stuff. So if you have a sub-weapon that you like, and you don't want to lose it, just don't open any single candles and you'll be good. It's weird that it can drop the sub-weapon you already have, though. Run, John, run. That was close. Yeah, I want that. This boss fight is very weird. Doing not great. I'm so scared of being knocked off the edge. Alright, that's another stage. Axe, 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 axe. Thing, blank, thing, blank. Thing, blank, gem. Blank, axe, axe, blank. Nice. The one up in this stage is... I think I remember where it is. I think I might die trying to get to it, though. Why is this jump so difficult? don't have a time limit, so I can mess this up as much as I need to. Alright, there we go. One up. Try and collect a bunch of gems. Why can we not stop that madman with the whip? He's made the same mistake 50 times. Sire, we forgot to put in a time limit. Thank goodness. Thank goodness they forgot that. I think I dislike time limits in games more than I dislike limited continues. Thing is, I'm like, even things that I dislike in video games, I'm usually very willing to like accept as long as they're well contextualized. So like that axe falling on me. Stop and roll my eyes at that for a moment. It's my fault, but I'm still not happy about it. Like, I don't mind if a stage is an auto-scroller, especially if there's, like, something on the stage chasing you. And, like, in Alien 3, they contextualized the time limit, you know. Because you've got to save the soldiers on each stage before the aliens, like, burst out of their chests. So, like, you know, so those are kind of both things that are sometimes annoying, but... a good context can really remove a lot of that sting. Where I really dislike time limits, though, is in Sonic games. Oh, hey, welcome in. Life begins at 8-bit. Good to see you again. Thank you for the raid. Happy Halloween to you and your friends. And welcome to Castlevania Bloodlines. Hope you're doing well tonight. Life begins at 8-bit. Trying to type a shout out. You were playing Hollow Knight, is that right? What a game. I played Hollow Knight last year. I played through it. I didn't 100% it. Not yet, anyway. But... we played through a very, you know, a very heavy portion of it. What a great game. What a lot of fun. What a great game. Castlevania Bloodlines. I love Bloodlines. It's maybe my third favorite Castlevania game. It's way up there. Thanks for the shout out. Playing games from 2017 this month. Ongoing 40 years of gaming history in 40 months. What a project. Tonight was Hollow Knight and Sonic Mania. I've heard great things about Sonic Mania. I was just talking about the Sonic games too. I'm a latecomer to Sonic. Like, I grew up with Nintendo stuff, so I didn't ever play through a Sonic game until the stream, so a year or two ago. And I've gone through, I think, all of the Genesis ones, except for Sonic 3 and Knuckles. We've done 1, 2, and 3, and we've done Sonic and Knuckles, but I haven't done the combined cartridge of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And unfortunately, I also did 3D Blast. But, I was just saying, I hate the time limits in Sonic games. It's the one thing that I really don't like and drives me crazy about those games. Because the levels are so sprawling and open, and there's so much to explore, and the time limit is, like, it's such the opposite attitude of exploration. Because it just punishes you for looking around. And then, like, the way the checkpoints preserve your elapsed time is really frustrating, because you can end up in a situation where you die with like 5 seconds left on the clock, and it puts you back at the checkpoint with 5 seconds left of the clock, and then you die again. And so you just bleed an extra life away for no reason. And when that happens, I lose my mind. Really like Sonic Mania a lot. If you like 1, 2, and 3, you'll dig Mania for sure. I've heard great things about it. I've enjoyed the Sonic games. I've only played through each of them once, so like I'm not very well versed in them. They definitely need replays. But I've enjoyed my time with each of them. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm dead. No. We could have had this guy, but I made one bad move. Cost me everything. That's a shame. Can't say completely undeserved, but I'm a little sad about it. Oh, we had a new follow about 5 minutes ago. Thank you for coming on board with us, my new friend. Very much appreciate the follow. Oh no, I made the same mistake I made before. I don't know how to... That situation is not escapable. Alright, don't jump up onto the top right ever. It's a trap. Hope I can jump over this guy. No, I couldn't. So close. It's a fan remake of Sonic Triple Trouble on the old Game Gear. It's been remastered for PC and has 16-bit graphics, Dave says. I don't think I've ever even heard of that one. Triple Trouble. This boss reminds me of Vector Man. Oh. I'm a fool. I talked about how I never used the swing. Oh. This boss would probably be so much easier to avoid his attacks if you used the swing. Hope I can remember that. It's a fun Game Gear game. Alright, blank, Jim, thing, blank, thing, Jim. Thing, blank, axe, blank, Jim, blank, thing, blank. My handwriting's so bad. Alright, it really hurt losing those 2 lives. I just realized I don't know where the 1-up is on this stage. The powder's not a problem. It doesn't hurt, but it reverses your controls. Well, it reverses your left and right. Forgot about that thing. Hey, Streaming Fist, welcome in. I think I've heard of this. Is this anime? Ooh. That looks like a good place to hide a 1-up. If it's not a 1-up, it's gonna be a real shame that I hurt myself. No! It wasn't a 1-up. Wow, that's some pretty tremendous slowdown there. Yeah, this game likes to do that, it likes to do that reverse the controls gimmick. Unfortunately, it happens quite a bit. It happens at this stage and the next one. And, like, you know, 2 stages, like, on the one hand isn't that much, but on the other hand, it's 30% of the game. Where you run into that as an option, so it's something that could happen to you. It's not really fair to count the whole next level because it's only one room. My goodness. Enemies in this game are vulnerable to stage hazards. So, like, if you can get the chandeliers to drop on these guys, it'll take them out for you. Like that. Very nice. Do I want that? No. I don't remember how to deal with that guy. You know what? I don't think I've ever learned how to deal with that guy, actually. I think my strategy for him has always been to tank the hits. I really hope that guy doesn't respawn. this has got to be where the 1-up is. No! Alright, sorry, but we are going to do this. Because I do need to practice swinging. Where did you come from? Nothing? Might be one of those, like, situations where, I don't know, it can tell if you did it on the first try or not, and so it punishes you if you retry. This is bad. This is real bad, because if I game over, we have to start the whole stage again. What? I get that it's changing direction up here. Ah! Well, you're not really supposed to go up there anyway. I did not remember that attack. Oh, hey, we have another raid coming in. Very nice. Let's hang out here a moment and let everyone get settled. Welcome in, Raiders. Pleasure to have you with us tonight. Bestiary, thank you for the raid. If I've successfully typed the shout out, it looks like you're playing Sea of Thieves. I hope that went very well for you. We're doing Castlevania Bloodlines, and happy Halloween, everyone. This is a game I've beaten a handful of times. I'm not super great at it, and it does right now kind of have me on the ropes. I don't remember if we get a 0 life or not, but I really need it. Oh. Robot. Me and my buddy got killed 3 times near the end of our voyage. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. We do have a 0 life, by the way. We're on it right now. No, the same robot. Stay away. I feel like that robot, it doesn't look exactly the same, but it's definitely shares a spiritual connection with a robot that shows up in a lot of the, like, Metroid-style Castlevanias. This is one of those bosses that, like, it's really easy if you choose the right place to stand. But I don't remember where that is. No. Oh, I thought I was dead. And now I am. What a shame. It's fine. Wasn't really trying to accomplish much. Just had fun with it. That's great to hear. I haven't really played much Bloodlines, so sadly, I don't know much about this game. Oh, this game is really good. I mean, if you like the classic platformer-style Castlevanias, if you like the NES games... I think that's why I love this game so much, because it's, it really has a feel of like a 16-bit version of the NES games. Very difficult to even, like, see those clouds of poison. No! We almost made it. But not quite. Well, we get to do that whole stage again. No, it saves your checkpoint. I didn't know that. Never mind. This is great. Life is good. Let's go. Hey, Hrafnir, welcome in. Had to stop by for Bloodlines. Thank you for stopping by. Happy Halloween, Hrafnir. I was doing really well for a while. I can't entirely explain what happened to me. Oh, I forgot I have an up whip. Oh my goodness. It's all my fault. Oh my goodness. I'm a little bit bad at this game. The pressure of having all my lives bled away from me has made me dumb. That was so easy. That was so easy when I remembered one of my basic moves. Oh my goodness. Alright, we might be on the next stage for a very long time. Axe, 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 axe. Thing, thing, thing. Gem. Blank, blank, axe, blank. Gem, axe, axe, blank. My G's look like Q's. So I really love the NES. The NES is typically my go-to answer for what my favorite console is. The Genesis I never really started, I never really played anything on the Genesis until a couple years ago. I just started getting into Genesis games, and I still haven't really touched a whole lot of the library, but I find I really enjoy Konami games on the Genesis. Bloodlines is great. Contra Hardcore. Contra Hardcore took me a little while to warm up to, admittedly. But, it is super good. This room is such a disaster. No. Okay. That was rough. Oh, and Rocket Knight Adventures. That game is wonderful. So I'm finding I really like Konami games on the Genesis, it seems. Hey, Mile High Roll, welcome in. My cues look like G's. Happy Halloween, Mile High Roll. Genesis is pretty fun. My first Genesis game was Sonic 2. I've played through Sonic 2, but only once. I've done most of the Genesis Sonic games. And I'm still a Mario guy, but I did have fun on my playthroughs of the Sonic games that I've done, except for 3D Blast. That game was very painful. No. We can actually get healed up here. This might be okay. I love this room. I love the purple and the blue of this room. I was a Nintendo kid too. Bloodlines and Hardcore make me want a Genesis. Others like Splatterhouse, Gunstar Heroes, and Zero Tolerance are great too. I think I own Zero Tolerance. I've heard good things about Gunstar Heroes, and I know about Splatterhouse, but sadly I've never played it. I just never came across the Genesis, like, when I was growing up. The only person that I knew that had one was one of my aunts, and I think the only game that she had for it was Sonic Spinball. So outside of that and my own Genesis, I've never interacted with another one. I knew a couple people who had PlayStations, but almost everyone that I ever met growing up, if they had video games, they were Nintendo games. Hey Dynamite, welcome in. Happy Halloween. Welcome to Castlevania Bloodlines. We are pretty far along. We've used one continue. Actually went really smoothly for the first 4 levels. Then on stage 5 I started to fall apart pretty bad. Oh, it sure is. It's Halloween in here. We have a raid coming in. Counter Effect. Good to see you again. Welcome in, Raiders. Happy Halloween. I hope you had a wonderful stream, Counter Effect. Thank you very much for coming by. Tell us what you were doing and how it went for you while I attempt to type a link here. Counter Effect 3. Warhammer. Everything went well. Great to hear. Some people say there's Christmas in July, so it only then makes sense that we would have Halloween in May. Whatever floats your boat. Every day is Halloween when you're a creature of the night, says Rafnir. Alright, I do not remember how to fight death at all. I don't remember how he behaves. Okay, looks like that's the time to really let him have it. Oh yeah, I always forget that you can do that. Diagonal whip. The most useful, most important move of the game, and I forget it all the time. Whip it good. Thank you for the GG, Rafnir. Fired up Super Castlevania 4 yesterday, Dynamite says, and literally quit out of boredom. The bosses almost don't even fight back for the most part. I don't find this game to be a cakewalk myself. It's a very learnable game, so if I played it enough... like, a lot of these bosses, like, you just have to learn what to do, and then it's not so tough, but I'm not at that state of familiarity, so I still struggle. Someday I'll have this game down. I'll be really good at it, and it'll be super easy, but definitely not there yet. This game is Genesis at its finest, visually and audibly, Dynamite says. It's hard to disagree with that. Hey, Game and Fit, welcome in. Halloween in May. Happy Halloween. Some people say there's Christmas in July, so around here we celebrate Halloween in May. It's a little tradition of the stream. was almost really bad. And we're in full celebration mode. Got the decorations out and everything. Even Isaac's celebrating. Alright, fingers crossed. Dracula, here we come. Alright, just like I didn't remember how to fight Death, I also certainly don't remember how to fight Dracula. So far, so good, though. Is there a story about your skeleton friend? Not really. Isaac's been with me for a long time. Isaac was the last guy. Isaac was the last guy to spoil a video game. I'm gonna play how I'm gonna play Dynamite. There's no explaining what runs through my mind. No! Hey, Chozo Brain, welcome in. Please. Good news is I'm starting to get a pattern down. Bad news is, on my last life. And my last hit. Alright. Well, we've got his first attack. He does that fire swoop. It should just be a matter of jumping over it. And then at the end, he goes crazy with a whole bunch of hammers. As I recall. Hey, Emerald Warrior, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to, hopefully, what is going to be a victory over Dracula here. Boy, my timing is garbage. Come on, Frownie. Don't trip at the finish line. Stop it. He's still alive. That wasn't right. Hang on, but we just established a pattern. Oh no. Ace Pribbin, welcome in. Dracula looks a lot like his third phase, or makes me think of something out of Ghosts and Goblins. Or Krang. Never understood the second phase. It looks like the Grim Reaper death character, not Dracula. I couldn't agree more, Dynamite. That attack should be so simple to avoid. And yet it consistently ruins me. Hope you're doing well, Frownie. Thank you, Chozo. I'm doing alright. Aside from struggling with Dracula here. No. Save me, axes, save me. No, it's not enough. That was so close. Oh, that was so close. We did it. Victory. Thank you for the GGs. Thank you. Oh. What a game, and a tough game. Some people may find it easy, but not me. The artwork here is weirdly distorted on the CRT. It's odd that it looks better in the capture, but it's actually stretched out a little too wide on the CRT. That's odd. Nothing else in the game looked like that. Let's enjoy our credit roll. You know, the enemy roll call in classic games is such an odd thing, because like I really like when there's an enemy roll call at the end like this. But I don't know why I like it, because I mean, why would you want to see all these guys again? Particularly in a difficult game, right? Like, it was bad enough. It was bad enough that they brutalized you on your pass through the game. Good game, but this is essentially boss Rushvania. That's alright. That seemed to be what... I mean, that seemed to be what Konami... Konami really seemed to like to do that in the 16-bit era. Contra 3 and Contra Hardcore both are very heavy on bosses. Even Castlevania 4 has a lot of bosses in it, particularly toward the end. It's not quite as much, but there's 23 boss fights in total. My goodness. Like when games did that, why not write the roll call? Yeah, I always like the roll call, but it is something that's a little silly. Dracula in the opening credits looks nothing like Dracula in the game. I still find Count Chocula to be a far more formidable opponent. How am I supposed to count to 11 with 10 fingers? I don't think I understand Game and Fit. I always like the roll call in Mega Man, Rapnir says. We need to see some Dracula X. Well, that one's a bit difficult, Rapnir. Dracula X is brutal. The stage design is disgusting. I've never played that one yet. Alright, well, let's do an Eric playthrough. I don't know if it's on hard mode or not. Expert mode. I didn't change the difficulty, but I think it might actually change it on its own. But I think Eric is supposed to be easy mode regardless, so... Yeah, I think it defaults to it after your first clear. That's alright. Referring to this as easy mode, I'm sure I'm gonna pay for as well. Oh, yeah. I don't think there were 2 eyeball monsters before, right? I don't remember. do that attack. No. Oh no. I'm definitely not ready for expert mode. Sadness. Alright, I do want to do an Eric playthrough, but we're gonna do it on normal. I don't want to be here all night with this game. Someday I will do expert mode, but I'm not ready for it. That's the wrong button. Yeah. No. There are 2 eyeball guys on expert mode, okay. This one enemy flying around makes that whole underwater section very difficult for me. I never liked that Castlevanias had multiple and non-whip-wielding characters. Maria, Cornell, among others. But Eric was the exception in my books. He was alright. I'm okay with them. You know, as long as they're a secondary character and there is a whip-wielding character, then I'm alright with there being additional ones that aren't. Like, Maria's fine. I don't like Cornell because he's the primary character. But I haven't played all the way through Legacy of Darkness, so I can't, I can't fully and accurately judge it, having not really played all the way through it. My first impressions of it are pretty negative, though. Let's see what's down here. I don't... Never bothered to check out down here. Just a mirror? Well, the mirror's alright. It gets rid of that guy. Oh, I could have gone over there and done the super jump to skip this stuff. I'm in a lot of trouble. Maria's the most broken one. Her damage output is insane. Well, she's a lot less broken when you don't realize that you can charge her attack. I played through 2/3 of Castlevania 64 before I realized that Maria's primary attack is chargeable. I was actually gonna play Castlevania 64 this week, but my schedule got thrown off, so I didn't have room for it. Need more games where you can play as skeletons on motorcycles? Oh, that would be wonderful. If the skeleton on the motorcycle was an unlockable character. That would be just way too rad, Rafnir. I too enjoy Trident Man, Game and Fit says. Axe, axe, gem, gem, blank, blank, thing, blank, blank, axe, blank, gem, blank, axe, thing, blank. Castlevania 64 run would take so long. We've done Castlevania 64 on the stream 3 times, And I think it's only taken 2 nights each time. I think I could get through it. I think I could get through it in one night. Pretty easily. The trouble with Castlevania 64 and why the thing why I think it'd be very difficult for me to do it in one night is because I like to stop and look around at stuff in that game a lot and just enjoy the artwork and the atmosphere. So I tend to poke around quite a bit in it, and that slows me up considerably. But you know, like if we do a 7 or 8 hour stream, there's no reason I couldn't get through Castlevania 64 in 7 or 8 hours. Fairly easily. If I had just a little bit of focus. You say no way. We'll see. We'll do it before too long. Actually, one reason you might be right is because the next time I play Castlevania 64, I intend to play it on hard mode, and I've never done that before, so that actually might be considerably slower. So I may be completely wrong. Nope. Oh, maybe I got it. I wasn't watching my lives, so I can't say for sure. We did Castlevania 64 3 times because I did a normal mode playthrough with each character, and I wanted to do hard mode, but my memory card corrupted, so I had to do another. You have to unlock hard mode, so I had to do another playthrough on normal to get it unlocked again. Oops. It was an alright problem to have, though. Yeah, punished pretty severely for my greed. You do more damage, it appears, if you hold the button down. I don't know if I don't remember if I knew that before. Oops. That was not my intention. Rip the no-death run. Castlevania 64 is better than Legacy, yes, but not by much. I think you might enjoy Legacy more with another shot. I can't see enjoying Castlevania 64 and not Legacy after it's all said and done. We're gonna do Legacy of Darkness, but I'm not ready to do it yet. I still have more unfinished business with Castlevania 64 first. I'm not really in a hurry for Legacy of Darkness. But I am certainly gonna do it and give it a fair shot. Played the other PlayStation 2 Castlevania and thought it was dreadfully boring. Just walk room to room and skip all the enemies. I haven't played either of those yet. Both on the to-do list. Both things I already have in my collection, but I don't know. Choosing when to do stuff is like it's difficult. It's always difficult to know what to do when. To find time for everything. timed that very poorly. Blank, axe, thing, blank, thing, blank, thing, blank, gem, thing, blank, axe, blank. This is the first time I've used that all night, I think. Oops. That was not my intended plan. Nor was that. Alright. My curiosity is being very severely punished. Cool, it was nothing but a gem. Glad I lost 2 lives over that. Both of the PlayStation 2 games are canon, and the N64 one is not. I cannot think of a thing that I care about less than the official canon. The lore is a mess anyways. 1, 3, Rondo, and Symphony are the only decent ones. That's okay, the 64 games are the only legit scary ones in the whole series. You would think there would be others with such a theme. This one starts off like it's gonna go in that direction, but it's got a bunch of wacky enemies. And then especially when you get to the robot, it's like, well, of course, Castlevania 64 does have a Frankenstein with a chainsaw hand and skeletons riding motorcycles, which I love both things, but I can't say that I'm legitimately scared of either of them. Can hit him when he's doing that attack. It's a good thing we all agreed that Eric is like easy mode before I started to play through as him and just completely blundered all over the place. Oh, cool. There's a homebrew Castlevania first-person shooter that's similar to Hexen. Wish we got that instead of the other N64 games. Get out of here, Rafnir. What is this nonsense? Castlevania Doom mod. Not even my axe works against this guy. Boy, that was awful. Zelda 1 Doom mod. Actually go around a giant map. Like a skeleton on a motorcycle, I'm off into the night for work. And I see Dynamite, that would be another example of the kind of thing that I don't want people to tell me before I play a game. So now, all you're doing is poisoning a legacy playthrough. Because now I feel like I wouldn't want to play it until I forget that. And you know how hard it is to forget something? You should know better about you should know better by now about how the rules around here work. Thank you, Dynamite. Thank you for being here with us, Rafnir, by the way. I hope you have a smooth and productive work night. Be well, my friend, until we can see you again. There's a Doom Quake mod for everything. I want to try out Castlevania 64. Would you say it's a hard game? It's not particularly hard, Chozo. If you want advice going into it, though, well, I don't know. I don't like to give advice. Okay, you do. You're going to need a lot of patience up front because it's a Nintendo 64 game, so it's got a terrible camera that you're going to have to learn to work with. And you're going to have to get used to the way the platforming works. Like, your jumps need to be calculated and deliberate. A lot like the original Castlevania. I think if you go into it with those things in mind, that you'll probably be alright. It can get a little cryptic. Particularly towards the middle levels, like figuring out where to go and what to do to solve a puzzle or two can maybe be a little tough as well, but it's not an impossibly difficult game. Oh, the final Dracula fight's kind of tough too, but I wouldn't say it's one of the hardest things. I really do Dynamite. Like, the thing is, like, when I go into a game, I don't want to know anything about it. I want to know as little as humanly possible. Like, I don't like to read the back of the box for a game. Particularly things for the stream. I like for everything that we do on the stream, when it comes to encountering a game, I like for when I play it to learn everything about it live for the first time on the stream. Axe blank thing thing, axe blank thing blank, gem axe blank gem, blank axe axe blank. That sounds fine as long as it's not going to start the whole game again if I run out of lives. I'm happy. You have infinite lives. Save early, save often. You can't just save at any random point. You are limited to saving in particular spots. So you will lose progress if you die, but you can try forever. I don't think I'm ever going to try a damageless run of this game. That seems wild to me. Uh, 64 is auto aim like Doom. It's very tough to get used to. But once / if you do, it's not so hard of a game. Yeah, it's got sort of a like a lock-on kind of feature. It's like what you think of like Castlevania 64's like lock-on combat is like the idea you have right before you think of Z targeting. Like if they had one more idea about the combat, they might have come up with Z targeting for Castlevania 64, but they didn't. They just didn't think one idea far enough. Hey, Stream Kyle, welcome in. Happy Halloween to you, my friend. That's a tall hat. That guy right there is the worst. He is the worst at being in the game. Hanging out right near a ledge and everything. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Isn't that weird? The meat doesn't come back. The lives come back if you die, and you can recollect them, but you can't recollect the meat. No, this is not. No, I've played through this a handful of times. I don't play it all that often, so I'm kind of trash at it. But I have done. Well, I've done one Eric playthrough, and I've done 3 or 4 John playthroughs, so I'm fairly familiar with it. This level's too modern for the Castlevania universe. I kinda like it, right? Because this is like, I mean, I get what you mean, because particularly compared to the older ones, but I kind of like that this is set so recently, especially if, you know, the story of the game is supposed to, like, if the final battle with Dracula is supposed to take place in the year 1999. I mean, when is the novel Dracula set? It's in the late 1800s, right? And, like, John is the son of a character from the Dracula novel, so... Game set in 1917. Well, I mean, I don't expect them to keep perfect continuity with the novel. Oh, yuck. You're fine, Dynamite. No worries. Water under the bridge. And you know what? You weren't really wrong to think like that either. So I'm sorry. I was probably a bit harsh. It was just from my perspective. It's a game that I haven't done a playthrough of, and I haven't done it on the stream, and so, like, important details like that are things that I would kind of like to be able to see fresh on the stream to react to live. So thinking of it, I did get a little bit annoyed, but probably more than I should have. Novel set in the late 1800s, early 1900s. I didn't remember when it... So, I don't remember when it came out, but I thought that it was... The idea was that it was set pretty contemporary to when it was written. You protect not only yourself, but the viewers as well to ensure a new experience. Yeah. That wheel shouldn't be so hard. I think that's a really... Yeah, I think that's the way I like to think about it. Hey, Driftwood, welcome in. Pleasure to have you with us. I'm 75% through reading Dracula at the moment. It's okay. Bit of a slog, lots of over-explaining, and poor choices by the characters. Happy Halloween to you, Driftwood. I read Dracula in high school. I don't remember it very clearly. Published in the 1890s, starts in the 1890s, and goes into the 1900s, apparently. We read Frankenstein when I was in high school as well. That was for class. Dracula I read just on my own, just for fun. And Jekyll and Hyde I used to teach when I was in Korea. Jekyll and Hyde was one of the books that we used in our English class. And what a terrible book to have to use, because (1800s) English is not useful to ESL students. Could be worse. You could use Hamlet. Yeah. I didn't have a choice over our materials. There's some good moments for sure. It's a shame it's marred by Professor Van Helsing in particular. He just doesn't shut up. I hate this boss. Dynamite says it's like a toy in a bathtub. Yeah, the robot is very difficult tonally. Axe, Jim, blank, axe, thing, Jim, blank, axe, blank, Jim, axe, thing, axe. To potato or not potato? Frankenstein as an odd narrative. It's a man telling the story of a man telling the story of a monster. If I remember right, in the novel Frankenstein, the monster learns English by listening to conversations through a wall. Is how he learns to speak. I find that very hard to buy. Funny, Frankenstein and Dracula are lumped together. So often, people think of them as contemporaries, but Frankenstein came out almost 80 years earlier, yeah. Alright, I don't think I've ever found the 1-up on this stage. I need to keep an eye out for it. Whoa. It's chilly down here. He's hiding out next to a farmhouse listening to their conversations. Driftwood says, yeah. There's always, I don't remember a whole lot of details, you know. It's been a couple decades since I read it, but that has stuck with me. Just the absurdity of that. I can't believe they didn't get me. I was doing well for a little while there. Oh no. This part of this stage makes me think of, like, I don't know, Mary Poppins or something? Do they go up onto the roofs? They go up onto the rooftops in Mary Poppins? They must, right? Because that guy sweeps chimneys, right? Never heard that one. That never reminded anyone else of Mary Poppins. No. Double KO. I didn't anticipate his ability to finish me off as he was dying. This is about to get real ugly because I'm gonna, well, I'm gonna have to start putting in passwords. We're gonna get to the last stage with a single life left, and I'm gonna have to put in a password and do the whole stage in one go. Oh, it's gonna be horrifying. Playing through as Eric was a big mistake. I remembered the robot, but it was I didn't react to it properly. No. We were so close. I can't do the entire last stage in one life. This boss took me ages to beat my first playthrough, Chozo says. I know it took me quite a while to get through this game the first time. I think I restarted it too, because I ended up in that situation where basically I was on the last level with one life and had to do the whole thing in one go, and I was like, well, it's easier to start the game again and get here with more lives. That would be the wise thing to do. This is not working very well. Godzilla 1954. All of my terrible predictions have come true. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna waste all of my axes. Just 100% of them. I didn't like those anyway. I didn't like my axes anyway. What was that? Thank goodness. Who would win in a fight, Godzilla or Dracula? Drac gets beaten down by regular humans. Godzilla tanks missiles. I have never seen a Godzilla film. Blank thing, Jim thing, Jim axe thing, axe, Jim blank thing, axe. I am probably going to have opportunity to get very familiar with this password. Godzilla movies are great, even though the earlier ones are really cheesy, Spriven says. Check out Godzilla Earth. You know, I might have seen... that American Godzilla film that everyone hated. I don't think I've seen the whole thing, but I think I saw part of it. Yeah, 2000. I don't remember what my reaction to it was. Unbelievable. Godzilla 98. Okay. Alright, yeah. That sounds even more correct. Because I remember there being a... Yeah. Now that you mentioned that, I remember there was a movie called Godzilla 2000, so... These first two screens are awful. I get what they're going for, but yeah. Yeah. I really... I'm not a fan of, difficulty that arises from tampering with the player's controls. It's not perfectly accurate to say that that's exactly what they're doing here, but it's close enough that... Particularly because, like, from Eric's point of view, what is the difficulty about this situation? Like, what does he see? There's a big, like, disconnect between the player and the character in situations like this. Hey, Whitish Fox, welcome in. Good morning. Not had enough tea for my brain to process what's going on in that level. Konami is making my life very difficult. That's what's going on. What's going on? We fought this guy a lot of times now, and I don't recall seeing him do something like that. Oh, what a waste. I really needed to save the meat for after the tower fight. I'm gonna have no health left after that. Makes me laugh how people try to pit Kong against Godzilla when they have to scale Godzilla down just to make it fair. No, I'm one hit away from the grave. Kong climbs skyscrapers. Godzilla is taller than them. You know, I don't think I ever even thought about that. Godzilla Earth is 300 meters tall and weighs 100k metric tons. This fight is so boring. It's pretty easily the worst thing the game has to offer. I feel like that sound effect of that scream I have heard used in another context. I don't know that, like, Konami reused it, but I'm pretty sure I've heard someone sample it for another purpose at some point. But I can't place where. Cool. This game is so... This game is so much harder with Eric. No, I prefer not to have any hints. I still have to do hard mode, and this is actually a game that, like, I would like to spend time and maybe eventually become good enough for a deathless run. Clearly with John and not with Eric. And I want to do all those things under my own steam. Thank you for the offer, though. Yeah, I just feel, you know, the higher the percentage, when it comes to, like, things like that I want to pull off, the higher the percentage that it all comes from my own brain, the happier I am with it. And if I do it with the extra, disadvantage of not knowing a piece of information that could help me, then I'm even more proud of it. Yeah, when I played through it before, I thought Eric had been so much easier. Nice, we don't have to repeat the level. I can't believe it. Oh, last life. We didn't have to use a password. I was 100% certain I was gonna be repeating this stage all night long. Thank you for the GG. Squeaked by. That's how most of my victories come. Hey Chompy, welcome in. I just arrived and missed the playthrough. Can you play it again? I'll leave the VOD up for you, Chompy. Alright, my friends, we did it. That was rough and ugly. I do love this game, though. we're going to switch gears here in a moment, my friends. We're going to move over to the Super NES for the rest of the night. And we are going to play Zombies Ate My Neighbors. It is a game that I have never completed. It is extraordinarily difficult. We'll make our best attempt at it. I do not expect... I mean, I kind of don't expect I'll ever beat it. It's super hard. But I certainly don't expect it to happen tonight. But we'll just see how it goes. It's a fun game regardless. It's like Smash TV. It's a game I really enjoy that I really don't ever think I'm going to be able to beat. I know we just watched the credit roll, but, I mean, we worked hard for this, so we should let it play out again. And also, it gives me a moment to just forget about the horror that was the Eric playthrough. Beautiful. Expert mode I am clearly not ready for. I think next time we play this, though, I will do a playthrough. We'll do it on expert mode. I'll play through with John. I think I'm going to ignore Eric for a while and just really focus on, you know, my future playthroughs. Just really focus on practicing getting through the game with John. And we can always go back to Master Eric at another time. But thank you for enjoying this with me, my friends. I appreciate your company during this game. And if you want to join me for Zombies Ate My Neighbors, just stand by a moment. I'm gonna switch things over, and I'll be back with you shortly after a few minute BRB.